like it's gonna be another Harlem storm.
Harlem. Yeah. Said you did it, but have you ever lived it? Say you could take a punch, but can you give it? Can you see shit and mind your business? Bullets flying, oh, that's how you living? See shit without snitching? Forget what you seen like old pictures? Can you take pain and not yell? Get your own shit in your own scale?
It looks like it's gonna be another Harlem storm.
Yo, Harlem Storm back again. Reppin' Harlem. It ain't all good, and it damn sure ain't all easy. Prison and urban stories from a female point of view. Coming up in Harlem, every other person I knew was either in jail or dealing drugs, okay? There was just not that many opportunities, and I'm not using that as an excuse for breaking the law. But, you know, when you break the law and you're in the street game, a lot comes with that. You know, not everybody's made for the street. I'll say that, you know, from top to bottom. Not everybody is made for the street. Not everybody is meant to be a poet, a rapper, whatever. Okay? Some people just have that you know, killer instinct. You know what I mean? That they'll do anything for money, you know? Greed is a hell of a thing, you know? Rick James said cocaine is a hell of a drug. Well, yeah, that's true, but greed is a hell of a drug too. You know, I think even more powerful than cocaine or heroin or any of the, you know, pharmaceutical drugs. You know, greed, you know, is what gets a lot of people. And, you know, the streets have rules. You know, when you get into the game, you know, that's really like saying, come what may, you know, anything may happen. I may get killed. I mean, there's been times when, you know, motherfuckers had me swinging me over, you know, the edge of a rooftop about to let go, you know, and they were speaking, you know, a different language. They were speaking Spanish, and my Spanglish, my New Yorican is not that good, okay? And I didn't do anything wrong, okay? But I was in the life. I was in the game, you know, I was in the street life. So, you know, the fact that I've had guns pulled on me, you know, and again, this had nothing to do with, you know, doing anything, quote, wrong. It's just being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Being a female, you know, thinking that, you know, you weak, you soft because you're a female. No, you can't be soft in the game just because you're female. Okay, if you're going to be strong and tough, you're going to have to be strong and tough, all right, in the game, whether you're a female or not. Okay, so, you know, people will try you, people will test you, and you have to understand that when you're in the street game, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the rules, or if the kitchen gets too hot, you know, get out the kitchen. No one should wind up a victim of violence, you know, like Rich Porter for sure, Alpo. No matter what people do, you know, it's not up to another man to take the life that basically, you know, God gave you. Okay, you know, life's a beautiful gift. Enjoy it to the fullest. You know, that's what I say on my voice message. You know, but when it happens, who do you blame? Who do you blame? The person that did it? Do you blame the streets? Do you blame the person that went out there, you know, getting into the game, you know, slinging drugs? It doesn't really matter, you know, playing the blame game, you know. The main thing is that, you know, a loved one is lost, and that's always a tragedy on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I mean, being born and raised in Harlem, I'm looking at it from both sides, okay? from the side of the family and from the side of the street. You know, I'm in the middle. I'm not taking either side with anybody, you know, but I will say I always try to put myself in somebody else's shoes, you know, being from Harlem or not. And it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy on both sides. You know what I mean? Things do catch up to people, you know. Depends on your associates in the street, you know. If you're good to the game is good to you. That's what people say. Yeah, that is true, but not 100%. Okay? Not 100%. If you're good to the game is good to you. Okay? That's probably about maybe 80% if you're lucky. Okay? And the game's not the same now. So the game doesn't have to be good to you at all. Okay? Because death is a young man's game, just like one of the tracks on my album, you know, by Harlem Storm, you know, called And Don't Come Back. Okay? There's a reason I named it that. Okay? The jewels that I spit, I lived. I'm not going to say anything that I haven't lived or seen with my own eyes. Okay? I don't have to front. I don't have to lie about anything that I've been through. Okay? People have to know, you know, that aren't in the life, like for the youngins, that the street has a very, very, very short shelf life. You know, in my day, maybe 6 months to 6 months to a year if you're lucky. Now, with technology, cameras everywhere, you know, you're talking maybe a month or two at best. Okay? So what kind of career is that? What kind of career is that? You know, what's your fallback plan? You know what I mean? If throwing dimes out the truck, okay, ain't the move, then what's your fallback plan? An education, a profession, what? Just to keep going there, then go to jail, do some time, then come out, then go back to that? Ain't gonna work, ain't gonna happen. Too much technology, you know? Too much snitching, too much technology, short shelf life, just for the game in general. You know, let me know what you think in the comments, okay? As far as Rich Porter's Family Poppin Bottles, you know, celebrating it, that's up to them. You know what I mean? Salute, I respect, you know, the fact that they want to do that. Like I say, I'm on nobody's side. I'm right in the middle, okay? Because the street has rules. Not everybody's made for the street. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. You feel me? That's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles, okay? It's yin and yang, okay? This is Harlem Storm. Until next time, it ain't all good, and it damn sure ain't all easy. Hit that like and subscribe so I can bring you some more street stories and prison stories from a female point of view. Peace.